peeps, what's up? We are back with another video, and if you're already my subscriber, you already know how much I love and respect all the support that you guys are giving me. And if you are new on my channel, my name is Stephi Glam. Hey, and I would love for you to stay with me. So please don't forget to subscribe down below and ring the little bell so you don't miss any of my videos. In my channel, which is your channel, we have these beauties from Rare Beauty in the house. I created 2 looks with each, so if you want to see how I created these looks and what do I think about these babies, do I recommend them, should you buy them, should you skip them, keep on watching. Mwah! So we have Confident Energy, and this baby goes for $25. A limited edition eyeshadow palette featuring 6 ultra creamy blendable one swipe shades in Glimmery, Warm, Neutrals, and Vivi Bold. Magnetic Spirits. A limited edition eyeshadow palette featuring 6 ultra creamy blendable one swipe shades in Rich YEUUU Toned Shimmers. Okay guys, so first we're gonna start with Confident Energy. In this packaging, it is so pretty, guys. We're doing 2 looks, one on each eye. One, it's gonna be more like a neutral with a little bit of green. Of course, every look we're doing here, it's not really gonna be so neutral. The only neutral color we have is this brown and the coral one, but I'm gonna try to do something more like everyday. And then in the other eye, it's going to be more intense. My blending brush from Sonia G. I'm gonna grab some of this beautiful stunning brown, and I'm gonna be applying it on my outer V. Grabbing a little bit more, I'm gonna pack my brush and I'm gonna pack the brown right here on my outer V. I'm gonna make sure the end, the tip is blended. This look is gonna be like a halo eye. Now I'm gonna grab my small blending brush and I'm gonna grab the same brown. And I'm gonna place it right here on my inner corner. That is super pretty. I just started and I'm already impressed, and I'm going to blend it out right here on the edges, kind of pulling from one side to connect it with the other one. We don't want to put no more shadow because this part of the eye, when we're creating a halo eye, it can be so intense. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna be grabbing my Ref 01. Now we're gonna go with this beautiful gold right here, guys. I'm gonna be applying this gold right on the center of my lid. Beautiful. For this gold, I am going to wet my brush, guys, even though I don't need to because it looks totally stunning like this. Now I'm gonna be wetting this brush, and I'm gonna go back with the gold, and I'm gonna intensify this beautiful gold right here. So far, I'm having no fallout, zero, like nothing. Now with the tip of my brush and the other side that is dry, I'm gonna blend this a little bit right here. Now with my finger, I'm gonna tap right here on this edge to make sure I don't have no harsh line between colors, and right here on this. With the other side of my brush, I'm gonna also wet it a little bit, and I'm tapping the brush in the back of my hand so it's not so wet. And I'm gonna grab the brown and I'm gonna intensify my outer V and my inner corner. Now I'm gonna be grabbing my inner corner brush from Sigma, and I'm gonna grab this lighter shade. I do wish there was more than just this shade for inner corner, but okay. And I'm gonna pop this lighter shade right here on my inner corner. It looks so pretty. This is dry, guys. These shadows have a lot of pigmentation. I'm just gonna wet it just for the sake of it to see how much intense can it really get. And wow, I'm not putting no shadow. I have nothing on my brush. I literally just grabbed this blush, bro. I literally just picked up this brush to just blend this right here, and that's it. Ref 02, and I'm gonna go into the brown for my lower lash. And then now let's go to the second look that is gonna be a little bit more crazy. This is a little bit more neutral, so I'll be back. Let me pop a little bit of mascara and I'll be back for the second look. So there is some people that they do feel intimidated by those colors, greens and, you know, blues. So this is what we're gonna do right here, guys. And I'm gonna be grabbing my VK Beauty brush, and I'm gonna go into this coral right here. And this is gonna be kind of like my transition shade, we could say. Look at that. Look how pretty that color is. Only one swipe. Can you believe that? Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna be working with my Ref 01. Most of the work we're gonna do it with a packing brush. So if you have this brush from Ref, perfect. Or if you have my baby from Sonia G, the Worker Pro, any packing brush you have will do the job. I did this look for, if I'm not mistaken, it was for the Huda Stick Foundation. And a lot of you guys asked me to do a review for this look. So first we're gonna start with this blue. Look at that. Look how much pigment these shadows have. It's incredible. And I'm gonna start this shade from outer V right here, and from my outer V I'm gonna start bringing it into halfway of my eye. And the reason why I'm using a packing brush is because, of course, the packing brush is gonna pack the color better on the brush into your eye instead of a blending brush. I'm gonna pass the center of my lid actually by a hair, literally. Like, this is the center of my eye. I'm gonna just be right there where I'm at right now. Right here. I am so surprised, so surprised, guys. So now with my blending brush, I'm gonna grab a little bit of the blue, the dry, and I'm using this brush to blend my edges right here. So now with the other side of my packing brush, I'm gonna grab this beautiful green. This is gonna be right here on my inner corner, and I'm gonna bring it into the blue a little bit, kind of like I want to have that shadow from the green coming towards the blue. I'm just flicking my brush from the green to the blue like that. Okay, so this is it, what we have with the shadows. Totally dry, and let me tell you that this, it's like kind of incredible. This takes a lot for you to get to this type of pigmentation with a lot of other palettes, so that says a lot. But now I'm gonna be wetting the side of the blue, and I'm gonna be grabbing the blue, and let's do this again now, but we're doing it again to get more pigmentation. Don't bring it all the way up. And then now I'm gonna wet this side of, tapping it in the back of my hand, and then now I'm going into the green with my brush wet, and boom. Okay, but you know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to maybe put this coral on my inner corner, because I'm not trying to use the same shades that I use for this eye on this look. I just don't want to. But okay, perfect, guys. So now I'm going to be using my flat definer from Sonia G, and I'm going to be grabbing the blue. And for this look, I'm going to put, I have on the upper of my eye, I have green. So in the bottom and my lower lash, I'm going to put blue. And in this side that I have the blue in my lower lash, I'm going to put the green, kind of like they are going against each other. So right here we're putting the blue, and then now we're gonna be grabbing the green. This look actually have a name, but I have it on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot right now. It's like the colors, they go the opposite way. Green, blue, blue, green. And it looks so pretty, guys. So now with my inner corner brush, I'm going to be grabbing some of this coral for right here for my inner corner. And I'm going to mix the color, the coral that I have in my inner corner with a little bit of this. And me putting this color on top of the coral is gonna turn the coral a little bit lighter. Okay, babes, so this is the two looks that I created with Confident Energy, and I'm so happy with both of the looks that I created. I really like them. This is a look for like more neutral people, and this is just for like crazy people like me. But I love them. Let me know which one you like more out of these two looks with this baby. Okay guys, and now we have Magnetic Spirits right here. We're gonna create two looks. I have a little hair right here sticking out that is driving me so annoying. What the heck? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be creating two looks with this stunning shades, and this is Magnetic Spirit, guys. Again, I'm gonna try to create a more neutral, more wearable, more everyday look in one eye, and then the other one is gonna be a little bit more outgoing. So we're gonna start with my blending brush and this shade right here on my outer V. Wow. Oh my god, guys. No, like you have no clue. Like, I'm gonna tell you my final thought, but I can tell you right now that I'm so impressed with these shadows, with the pigmentation, with everything. With everything. I'm gonna drag it in my crease from my inner corner and into my outer V. Perfect. So now with my BK Beauty brush, I'm going to just blend a little bit right here, bring it a little bit towards my brow bone, make sure we don't have no harsh lines. None of that, none of that, none of that. I'm gonna be grabbing a little bit more with my blending brush, and I'm gonna pack it on my brush, and I'm gonna leave it right here on my outer V, because I need my outer V to be a little bit darker than the rest of my eye. So I don't know what look I'm gonna create right here, but yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one because I'm doing a more neutral look. So with my Ref 01 with my packing brush, actually no, the other one's dirty. So I'm gonna be using my Sonia G Worker Pro, and I'm gonna be grabbing this orangey coral shade, and I'm gonna place it in my whole lid, starting from my inner corner. Perfect. And I'm gonna be wetting my packing brush, and I'm gonna be going again into the stunning orangey, and boom, boy, like there's no missing these shades, like you have no clue. With my finger, I'm gonna be just pressing and down here, making a transition between the shades. So now with my inner corner brush, I'm gonna be grabbing this shade. Each palette have only one light shade, that it's the one that we can use for our inner corner. And I'm going to apply right here. Wow, look how pigmented that shade is. But this looks so stunning, guys. This looks so pretty. So that's it, guys. We're gonna leave this look as is. Let me put a little bit of mascara, and then I'll be back for the second look. Guys, I'm back because I forgot to tell you what I was gonna do in my lower lash. I'm gonna grab this shade with my Ref 02 and from the outer part of my lower lash into the center of my lower lash, I'm gonna apply that shade. And then with the other side of my brush, I'm gonna pick up the orange and I'm gonna apply it from the inner part of my eye, and I'm gonna connect it with the darker shade right here. Okay guys, so this is the first look I created using the Magnetics Spirit. It is a super wearable look that everybody can wear daytime, nighttime. And then now for this eye, we're gonna be working with this purples. The purples is a little bit more intense. Not everybody like the purples. That's actually what I'm creating, a look for everybody. So for this look, I'm going to be working again with my packing brush, my Ref 01, and we're gonna start from lighters to darkers. So let's do it. Let's start with this lighters purple, and the names that are in the back of it, I don't feel like getting messed up right now with the names, so that's why I'm pointing at the shades. So we're gonna start with this lighter purple right here, and we're gonna place it on my inner corner. Beautiful. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Now I'm going to be using my inner corner brush, and I'm going with this lighter purple, and I'm going to place it right here on my tear duct. And then now let's go into the second purple right here with the same brush, and I'm going right here, right on the middle of my eye, of my lid, my eyeball. I'm going to be wetting this brush just because it's a little bit too fluffy for me at the moment. So really, I think we already saw that these shadows, they look the same wet or dry. They need no help. Now with the other side of my brush, I'm going into this darker purple darker purple right here, and this is the purple that is going to be a moderate V. And this, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to be grabbing my blending brush, and I'm going to grab the darkest purple, and I'm going to apply right here on my outer V, and I'm going to make sure that everything is nice and blended right here. With the same blending brush, I'm going to be going back to the middle shade, and I'm gonna place it right here, and I'm gonna make sure everything is nice and blended by my brow bone. And then now with the same blending brush, I'm gonna go into the lighter shade, and I'm going to make sure that everything is nice and blended right here. So now with my flat definer from Sonia G, I'm going to go into the darker shade, and I'm going to start right here from the outer V of my lower lash. The same thing that I did on top, I'm doing at the bottom, using all the purples. Now we're going to the middle one, on the center of my lower lash, the lightest one, on the inner part of my lower lash. Let me do some swatches for you guys, and then I'm also gonna insert some swatches on natural lighting so you see the difference. Oof. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that coral. Oh my god, that blue, it's on fire. I swear. It is like the most pigmented shade in the whole palette, but I'm joking. The most pigmented shades, it is really the blue and the brown. Look at the brown. So pretty, guys. So pretty. Alright, now we're gonna be doing the swatches for this baby right here. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh shit, If I keep going, that shadow will drag that pigment all the way down. This darker shade, it is an olive green. So stunning, guys. So impressed. I can even lie to you, I am so impressed, and my hands down to Rare Beauty, to Selena Gomez, from creating such a stunning, beautiful formula for the first palette, guys, especially for the price it is. Like, no words, no words. I'm gonna be inserting the swatches in natural lighting, guys. What palette you like the most and all the tea? And then let me start with Confident Energy, guys. I will say that out of these two palettes, this one is gonna be the one that is gonna give you more neutral looks. Of course, you have that brown, so what you could do is you can always match this brown with any of these pop of colors, and they will give you stunning, beautiful looks, guys. And then now with Magnetic Spirits, this palette, guys, most of them it's purples, so you have to really be into purples for you to like this baby. If you don't like purples, don't even bother, because yes, you can actually create a neutral look, which this is actually pretty neutral. But like in this palette, you have a brown. We all like brown. Brown match with everything. It's just brown is brown. For you to create a neutral look, it will have to be something like this, with this darker shade right here that is more like a grayish, darker shade. Yes, you can actually combine this color with any of these shades, but again, you're always going to end up with a purple look. So now let me talk about the formulation of this shadow, guys. I'm gonna tell you right here that I was gonna totally skip on this palettes, and that's why I am so late to the game. And by me skipping on these palettes, I was totally slipping on them, like slipping on them. This formulation, guys, it is exactly as they describe it. Like, it's creamy, it's rich in pigmentation. It is crazy that I didn't need to wet the brush for me to create this look. I really don't remember, guys, when was the last time that I wetted my brush just for the sake of the video. Most of the palettes that I have, I always wet my brush to get more intensity of the shadow, more pigment, more color payoff, and I didn't need to do it with this palette, guys, and I am so surprised and so impressed. Both of these palettes are beautiful. I honestly don't have a favorite. Of course, I love more greens, blues, than purples, but these purples, they are so special, guys. Like, I just love the way they combine from a lighters to a darker purple, and it's just giving me this stunning look. I just love the pigmentation of the shadows. That's it, I'm done. The pigmentation of the shadows, it is the shade. And I recommend you to just really look at them, see what color do you like the most, see what do you really like use more purples, more greens. And I totally recommend you, please, to go ahead and buy at least one if you don't want to buy both of them. And the reason why they are so cheap, it is really because they're made in China. It is her first product out of the whole line that is made in China, and we all know that makeup made in China, of course, it's gonna have a lower price tag, and when you try the formulation of them, you are going to be amused by them. I'm so happy with them, and thank you that I actually didn't slip on them. Thank you again for another good video. Thank you for spending time with me. I love spending time with you guys. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscriber down below. And like my video, comment down below. I love chit-chatting with you guys. Plus, that helps me and my channel grow so much. Thank you, babes. Mwah. Bye.